Hey guys! So today is going to be a sketch vlog video where I sit here, rant and ramble, and a lot of you guys have been talking about back to school and for me to do a vlog about it. Because I don't know about around the world, but here in the US we have the back to school time is usually late August, early September. And this might be your first week back or a couple weeks in. I might be a little late. But we're going to go through some tips, mainly in high school and middle school type things, on how to get through it, since I've already been through it. My point of view on things that you could do to make it a little bit easier for yourself. Because let me just tell you, sometimes it feels like you do not want to be there, like you were the audience for that last VMAs performance. Right front row center at the Miley Cyrus part is the only part you got. So, some useful tips on going back to school. The first day of school, when you go to, I think we called it advisory, or there's homeroom where you get your schedule for what your classes are going to be for that semester or the rest of the year. Usually they had them in categories by the last name, so my tip is to see who's going to be in that class with you. It could be easy as making a Facebook post saying who do you guys have for advisory, or maybe you could even say, anyone want to meet up here with me in the morning before school and we could go to school together. It's great to have a group of friends. They don't have to be really close friends, just someone where you could walk to school together maybe, or if you get lost on your first day, and maybe even if it's a new school, but people from your old school are going, if you have a space where you guys can meet up if someone gets lost, or meet up at lunch. And talking about lunch and nutrition, find snacks for you to take in your backpack. If I thought of this, and it spends half your time during your lunch hour just to get your lunch sometimes because there's so many students at school. Well, my school, it was going to school at IKEA when it was a giant sale and Justin Bieber was having a concert inside the store. And I hate IKEA. It's like my personal hell. But yeah, find snacks that don't have to be refrigerated. You do not want soggy popsicles and bologna just oozing out of your backpack. It sounds nerdy to bring your own school lunch and everything, but let me tell you, when they are in a panic, not having time to get their lunch, and you're just sitting there eating your sandwich and chips and Coke, just watch. And if you don't have friends to hang out with at lunch or anything, sometimes if my friends were absent, I only have a few friends in school, and even now, I'm just that type of person. I'd rather have a few really close friends than a whole bunch of ones that, I'm not really sure about. But you could always go to clubs. I know it sounds nerdy and dorky, but sometimes you could find the most amazing people in these clubs because you share similar interests. Sometimes if you have so many groups of people, you can make your own club. I don't care if it's a club about liking cats and being a cat person. If you're having fun, and if you're afraid of being lonely, then clubs are solving some of your issues, I think. And let me just tell you, socializing with people is not my strong point in high school. There are always going to be those people who look prettier, skinnier, more popular than you just because they didn't go through those awkward adolescent stages where they have pimples and they look perfect all the time and they don't have braces or anything. And you just deep down kind of hate them sometimes because even if they're not mean to you, that's just high school. It brings on that type of energy. But don't be mean to people if you don't truly know them, is my advice. And sometimes you do have to go to football games. Sometimes you do want to support a friend who's in band. I don't care if that sounds nerdy or not. If it's your friend, you're gonna go. If you were invited to a football game or a dance or something, go, even though it's something that you may not do. Go out of your comfort zone, because let me tell you, later on you might regret not supporting that friend or not having fun and doing new things in high school and doing, I know you don't want to be normal or do what everyone else is, but some crazy memories were set. I didn't even go to prom with an actual date. I just went with a whole group of guys and girls, and it was fun. And I went to the football games even though I did not give an ounce of caring Honey Boo Boo's mom does not care about makeup. I did not like football, but I went because sometimes the friends that go with you or you meet up with them, they can make it fun. There are just some people, you could be doing anything and they're just gonna make it fun just because they're friends and you guys have similar interests and just get along. There's always gossip in high school. Just do not be in the middle of it, so we're gonna get in trouble. Talking about getting in trouble, we're gonna talk about bullies, because bullies are really, really hard and difficult. Sometimes you cannot steer clear of them. My tip to you is, if you are being severely bullied, please tell someone, even if it's a friend, someone who you think will give you advice. Because I told no one, and that was the worst idea ever. And I look back at it and I wish I could tell my younger self, please tell one of your friends, tell someone. And I know it's super duper hard and I'm not in your shoes, but I do care about you. And to do with homework, you're going to have some horrible teachers. I had some teachers I just wanted to punch in the face every day. But you have to deal with them, and sometimes you're stuck with the worst teachers, and they give you tons of homework. So my idea to you is, if you want to hang out with your friends after school, that's fine, but give yourself a set time. Maybe it's an hour, hour and a half, whatever. And make sure when you get home, I know I'm going to sound like your mom or dad, but do your homework before you watch TV shows, because there are going to be TV shows that are worth the wait, and it's going to give you incentive to do it. Because let me tell you, Breaking Bad, Adventure Time, and American Dad are TV shows that are worth the wait for you to do all that homework with before. I know how it is. I hate when teachers like give you a 5-page essay, it seems, every single night for homework, and you're like, what? And another tip, since it's kind of semi-summer still when you're going back to school, is I know that you have to go through PE class, usually physical education, and you're sweating and you're in those stupid uniforms, those tight ones with like the PE shorts and stuff that don't always fit everybody of all range sizes, and you sweat and you do not want to take a shower. Did I mention you sweat? And not a lot of people want to get naked in front of each other. Oh my gosh, you have to get dressed in front of each other in the first place. That's like horrifying enough for me. I feel like I am in one of those scare straight locker rooms when they show the kids like the bathrooms and the jail cells. That's what I felt like in high school. So my tip to you is, if you don't want to take a shower, if it's an option that you don't have to and stuff, like I don't think most schools take a shower that much anymore, bring, here, baby wipes or like the makeup remover wipes if you're wearing makeup. Because if you're wearing makeup in school, I mean, I understand. I did too some of the years later on during senior year and stuff. Not like caked on a whole bunch of MAC products and like had a mask of like looking like a Barbie. But you could touch up your makeup, whatever, but I would wash off, like, you know, get some deodorant, bring a baby deodorant or baby wipes to wipe your neck off. It gets gross. And then when we had to do those swim sections in PE, I just wanted to hurl myself in that pool and not come up from the bottom and not float up. And just lay there. Okay, pretend like you're dead. Maybe they won't let you do this anymore. I love swimming, but not with a whole bunch of other people. And no, the stuff you found in that pool, that could make a horrifying book series that would be more popular than Twilight or 50 Shades of whatever, gray, blue, purple. Oh my gosh. So that's my advice on you guys on going back to school. Maybe it's a brand new school. Maybe it's just another year. And what I'd like to know today is, what is some advice that you have for people going back to school? Because last time on Sketch Vlogs we talked about what is something that you gave a second chance to and ended up liking. And you guys are hilarious. Some of you guys said cats. And one person had it down, That 70s Show and sushi. That is hard to say together, but that would be the perfect relaxing day for me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if there was no drawings in this video. I am on a road trip today that this video is going up. And I will definitely be seeing you guys soon. And I love you guys. Bye. If that song, Love on Top, does not boost up your spirits, I want to look inside your eyes to see if you have a soul. Because, honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. And when you're in the shower, it's like, yes, everyone sounds better in the shower. I have a feeling. To themselves, maybe to their ears, not to their roommates, not to their mamas or anybody else. And your mama will even be truthful about you sometimes if you have a horribly disgusting voice and it sounds like a cat being murdered.